When the years slip away and the stories unfold, the moments enjoyed are those that remain. Enjoy the good moments and the tales told. Only in these moments can happiness be gained. Throughout our lives, we reflect on our past. We remember the good and forget the bad. And in the end, when we realize all we had are the moments in time that always last. We started to have some winch issues as seen here. The winch was not engaging. The pawls were sticking, rendering the winch useless. Lewmar recommends cleaning and greasing the winches once a year. I thought that was excessive. I keep my winches in cozies. Surely this does not apply to me. But here I am, 2 years later with winch issues. Time to listen to the experts. There is a little O-ring down here. It's included with a parts kit. Just keep that in mind. This comes out. We got these little clips in here. If you just push the clips out, you can take this out. Push these through to the inside. The larger winch has more room, and these clips, or collets, as some people call them, can be easily removed from the outside. Throw them in there. You can get them on the outside, but at this point it's just easier. Oops. You let it drop in there, no worries. Take this off. Drum. These bearings just come out. This bushing comes out. You can feel that it's gritty. This comes out. This disc. It is supposed to have an enclave, but it looks flat to me. Then we take these out. This should slide out. Know where this is. There's the sheave. This comes apart. Be careful here, don't lose your paws. They're all greased up. They shouldn't be greased up. I'm gonna keep this together until I clean it. This comes out. Same, this comes apart. And that is it. Now we clean the grease off with a degreaser. Here are the pieces. I'm gonna have to clean them and re-grease them and re-oil them. But these come apart. I gotta take the pogs out and clean them as well. I am gonna try the Simple Green Pro Heavy Duty Degreaser. And I'm just gonna use this straight. See how it does. I am going to wear rubber gloves. It's easier if you let it soak for a half hour. Okay, I got an old toothbrush and I'm just kind of washing it off. And the nooks and crannies seems to be working okay. We got the winch apart and clean. Here's the drum, the bearings, the spacer, the collar, the nuts, the shims, whatever that's called, the gears, and these are the pawls. And see the springs? Be very careful. Those springs bounce out. You got to clean them all. But these pawls is what you need to make sure they're clean and they fit in there. So make sure it's clean. It's ready to be greased. Everything gets greased except the pawls. They get oiled. So make sure you put a little couple drops of oil in this. Do not grease, because the grease will harden them. These pawls will stick and your winch become useless. This is the trickiest part of doing this winch. These are the pawls and these are the springs. So try to get these springs in without them popping out. It's just a little bit tricky. And everything on this winch gets greased except for these pawls. I just kind of hold it in there and then slide it in there. And look at that. But before I started, I made sure I had this, just in case. So I got some extra pieces in here, some pawls, some springs, some shims, some gaskets. I just put a couple drops of oil on these pawls. They do not get grease. And then I go in here, put some in, down in there, work it back and forth. Now just work it back and forth. Make sure that oil's all in there. Seems smooth. Dab any excess off. Okay, now this is ready to be greased. Okay, I just greased up this piece and assembled this. I just put the pawls back in here, but you oil the pawls. This is what they tell you to oil it with. Make sure these things don't pop out. Work that oil in there, maybe wipe any excess off. Okay, and these should be well oiled now. Then I'm going to just, okay, put a little bit of grease on here, and I'm just going to grease everything else. You don't need to coat this with a ton of grease. It's a light coating. Remember, you don't want to be greasing them pawls because they'll stick. I think it might have been what happened the last time. I assume this was a brand new winch. Should have gotten more than 2 years out of it before doing this, but any excess just kind of brush off. At the bottom. Make sure the cogs are greased, not too much. Make sure this is greased. Top. Okay, then we go over here. Get the grease inside this. Okay, then, like I say, you only need a coat. The more grease, the more gunk it's going to get. It's not going to do you anything. It's just going to ooze out, collect contaminants, and you'll be doing this in 6 months. But make sure you coat everything. Okay, put this together. Listen, love that clicking sound. Okay, and we're going to put grease on this. Giving everything a light coat of grease. Just a light coat. You don't need to cake it all. in there because it's just going to harden and create your problems. It just needs a light coat of grease. I found a brush is the best. And then grease everything but the pawls. Remember, they only get oiled. Okay, so that part is done. Ooh, listen. I got everything lightly greased. You don't want to put too much grease on it, just lightly greased. Everything is greased, and now we're ready to reassemble this, including the drum. Just a light coat of grease inside. Try not to get grease around in there. You're just going to have to, especially down in there. It's going to be a pain in the ass to clean it up. So let's get this back together. Everything's greased up, so it's going to be slippery, so be careful. Otherwise, it's going to splash. There's two of these. They're different sizes. The short one should go over here. If you get them wrong, it won't go together. So this should go down flush. Like that. If you have this upside down, again, these two will not go together. Everything is slippery, so be careful. Okay. Those seem to be on. Greasing the outside. They said there's a concave side to it, but this looks flat. So the washer, the bearing, spacer, bearing, and now this should go in. So the shims are in. We put the drum in. There we go. And then this goes in. This is where your tailors come through. So make sure this lines up into that. Make sure all these gears and cogs are geared up, lined up. Might have to give it a love tap. Finally, this goes in. Notice though there's a little O-ring around there, so make sure you give that a light coat of grease and that it's in good shape. Finger tight. Okay. One final test. Just a quick test of the 2-speed. Seems to work. I also want to make sure that the self-tailing's working fine. That's 2 winches down. I hope this one helps. The second one went a lot faster. It took about an hour and a half. Most of the time is spent degreasing, cleaning, and then giving it a light coat of grease. Let me put its cozy back on.
Dad, leave a comment!